What's up, goats and boats? Today, I know we have a subject that's just a little bit touchy for some people. I know people can get angry when we talk about this. So, hey, just relax, just breathe in and breathe out with me, okay? We got this. We're gonna be okay. We don't have to be angry about it, all right? And that subject that we're talking about today is Pokimane and the recent drama that she's had as far as feeling a little bit like she's in a lose-lose situation with a lot of her viewers and a lot of the internet because anything that she does seems to be taken the wrong way.
The cherry on top for me is like, not only are you going to summarize my existence to every time you're nice, it's just fake, and and me hurting smaller content creators when I literally live for uplifting people that I believe in, rating others, hosting others, gifting subs, trying to bring up people that I feel deserve it. But the fucking cherry on top is it doesn't even matter if I ever apologize for anything, because then people are just gonna say the apology's bad. Sometimes it's just like it feels like there's no winning.
She says it feels like there's just no winning, and that is a rough line no matter who it is to hear from someone, to feel like they're just in that lose-lose situation. Now, Pokey has a large pantry full of examples of times that feels like people are just attacking her or getting angry at her for doing different things. So I'm just gonna narrow it down to two that I feel like are the most, ridiculous of all of them, okay? I mean, there's a lot of crazy ones, a lot of stuff has happened. I understand that I'm not going to be able to address everything, so I just chose two of them. The first of which being the internet trolls of Keem and Leafy going after Pokey for not sharing about her personal life and her personal relationship. That's right, we're talking about her not telling everyone whether or not she had a boyfriend.
I personally made the decision 7 years ago, or whenever I got into streaming, that I don't want my personal life to be a part of my content. That's just what I'm gonna stick by until I and whoever I'm dating at whatever time decide otherwise. For me, this also creates a healthier divide between my work life and my personal life, which is an area where the lines are already pretty blurred. I understand some people want to relate this to donations, but you could also argue that one can make a lot of money by publicizing the relationship or making content out of it, and neither of these things are wrong at all. I'm happy for others, whatever lifestyle they choose. I just personally feel like everyone has a right to privacy. I personally want to be able to experience my relationships without the scrutiny of an online audience.
And it is so freaking insane, right? That someone can't even want to keep their personal life between them and the person they're in a relationship with without people getting angry about that. I mean, if you really just slow down and think about it, it's crazy, right? That someone would get angry that she doesn't want to tell everyone whether or not she has a boyfriend. You know, that it's insane that people think they're entitled enough to that information. Then the second example, right? Moving on, we're not dwelling on anything for too long. Second example being the whole VTuber shindig, the whole VTuber model, when she released and announced that she was going to be adopting this new model for times when she didn't want to physically appear on stream.
Hi! I didn't want to seem like I was taking something that exists and then, I don't know, acting like I came up with it. This is like long before my time, so please, I recommend you look into it, especially on YouTube if you're interested in this sort of thing.
That was essentially just people, gatekeeping the VTuber community and being upset that she was going to be, poaching viewers off of smaller VTubers and just getting angry about it, which was so just silly. And I understand, I don't want to belittle any VTuber community that was upset about this, but at the same time, hey, she just wanted a way to show up on stream without physically being on it, because we all know that Pokey can get some serious backlash for the times that she showed up on stream, without makeup, without all glammed up and, done up. So it made a lot of sense, but she received backlash even for that from the VTuber community, though some were also defending her, but it's just kind of crazy.
Simp! You freaking simp! She sucks!
Hey, listen, I get it, okay? People are going to be upset about me bringing this up, and they're going to be upset that it feels like giving these examples is just a way of defending everything that she's doing, this, that, and the other, and just taking her side. But I do think there is a flip side to it as well. I mean, if you are someone who is on the internet, first of all, in any capacity, then you should expect a degree of toxicity. But also with someone as big as Pokimane, there is going to be even more of that, right? You're just going to get loads and loads of it. And so it's kind of silly, I think, to expect not to receive that sort of toxicity in your life, because your entire life is actually on the internet for the most part. You're performing and you have a ton of viewership. And so that also means that you're going to draw those sort of negative comments all the time.
Simp!
But at the same time, she's a person too. We see a lot of support for her in the comments, whether it's people like Carl, Nick Merckx, Ava, Lily, Shocks. I mean, the list goes on with people and personalities voicing their support over, her just deciding not to care because people are going to be negative one way or another. I'm a little bit scared to ask this today, but I'm going to ask it anyways. Let me know what you guys think, all right? And I'm going to send you off like Jake, actually, for once in my life. I'm going to do what Jake does, okay? So don't forget, guys, drink your